Minding Your Business, the show for just absolutely incredibly talented entrepreneurs. I'm your host, June Middleton. The show this evening is a combination of classical musicians and artists. We have two of the people who formed the Classical Saxophone Project in, I believe, 2007, Maestro Jean-Pierre Schmidt and classical saxophonist Javier Oviedo, the man that he knows I love his playing. And their goal was to foster awareness of the repertoire of the classical saxophone, which a lot of people aren't aware of. And it's just been a thrill for me to be a part of promoting the sax with them on the show. They've done it in concerts around the world, and they had concerts in Paris, the Orchestre Guadeloupe, I believe it was, yes. And they also have recordings, and now they're back with us again. Also, too, one of the treats that we have for this evening is that the classical artistry side of this evening's show is our very special, talented Maya Schulz, an internationally known designer of beautiful classical jewelry, which she will show to us and talk to us about. So I am pleased to have as our guest this evening international conductor Jean-Pierre Schmidt, outstanding classical saxophonist Javier Oviedo, and our very special guest, jewelry designer Maya Schulz. Welcome to the show. It's so nice to have you all here.
Thank you, June.
And Maestro, you know I love calling you Maestro. Let's start with you. Tell us about the Classical Saxophone Project. When you were last here, I know that you had done some concerts, but now you're getting ready to do some more concerts for this year.
Yes, we are. We're going to perform two concerts, one in March, one in June.
At Carnegie Hall?
At Carnegie Hall, at one recital hall. Of course, Javier will be the soloist. I'll be conducting. This is a very exciting moment for us to perform here.
Now, is there, Maya Schulz is here with us this evening. What's the connection that exists between you with her jewelry and her love, and I'm sure devotion to classical music as well?
You know, I met Maya through a common friend, and we immediately talked about art and the connection between music and every art, in fact. And I discovered that Maya is an extraordinary designer. She creates absolute perfect beauty with stones, metal, and she creates this absolutely gorgeous jewelry that she will present to you, I guess.
Well, this is terrific. And Maya, it's a pleasure to have you here
Thank you very much,
on the show.
for inviting me.
A pleasure. That is an incredible piece of jewelry that you're wearing. It's
Oh,
beautiful. Is
thank
that
you.
onyx or?
No, actually it was inspired by volcanic lava.
Okay, that's the piece that inspired the lava.
Yes, it
my
looks
gosh.
like molten metal, and
Yes.
it has actually some glass stones in the front.
Well, we have a video that you were kind enough to share with us, and I feel the video gives the essence of the artistry of your work and designs. And before we talk to you any more about the jewelry that you have here, let's look at that video that you have. I believe we have it, that we're going to show.
true beauty can only be seen with the heart. Maya Schulz, New York.
The most interesting part of that video was watching the three of you watch it.
You know, it's the first time I see it on the big screen, and I'm really impressed. It turned out really nice.
That's why I said it's the essence of what you do.
Absolutely.
And also, too, the violinist, who was playing?
Well,
Alessandro?
Alessandro Borgamanero is a violinist in this video, and the idea was from the beginning I wanted to create a video that incorporates music, and that the main actor, so to speak, in my video would be a real musician. So I connected with Alessandro at some point, and we became friends. And then I said, this is the time to shoot a video with him. And I asked him, and he had one single day off because he was giving a concert. And he said, okay, let's do it. And it worked out really well.
Now,
So-
he's also going to be part of your concert at Carnegie Hall.
Absolutely.
We must try to see if we can get him here for an advance preview.
Absolutely.
The music, and this was produced by Carolina Stern, the video.
The video was actually shot by a French guy in Ecuador, in Quito, outside of Quito.
It's a very nice video, and it does definitely pick up, as I said, the essence of your work.
It should touch all senses. That's the point.
Tell us something about yourself. Now, you were born in Ecuador?
I was actually born in Ecuador from German Austrian mother, so I do carry the music in my blood.
Yes, you
because
do.
you know Austrian people love music. They grow up with music.
When did you first get a feeling for wanting to create jewelry?
Oh, since I was 14, I had this idea of becoming an artist in general. But I went to this counselor in Austria, actually. People who try to figure out what your talent is. And he said, well, I have a high percentage of creativity and some for business, so that's a good combination.
Well, you know what I'd like very much to do?
Yes.
We have several pieces that you have designed, including, thank you for bringing the jewel bag.
Oh, yeah.
If you could-
Actually, it's called, my first line of bags was called Jewel Bag. But I couldn't reuse the name. So for this line, with my partner, because she is a handbag designer, and she asked me to do the accessories for her handbags. So this line is called Lux.
Well, why don't you just swing around and get up, and if you could please go over and tell us about those pieces. You can start with the
big
go
one.
right ahead.
Well, this piece, as well as the one I'm wearing, is inspired, as I said, by lava from the Galapagos Islands. It was, well, you know, while I went to the Galapagos, I think there is so much nature and beauty around. So I thought I want to pick up on the colors of nature. So there are a lot of blues and you know, browns.
Well, you know, this is runway jewelry.
This is more evening jewelry, actually, yeah. It's not something you can wear on a daily basis.
No, but it's
Each piece,
beautiful.
which, I mean, it's important to mention, they are all one-of-a-kind pieces. So there is only
Really?
one, of each. And they're all made by me.
Now, you design the jewelry,
And I
then
also
you
make it.
actually make it?
Yeah, I make the jewelry.
Oh, that must be a fascinating process. You should have that video taped.
Yeah,
So that we
would be
can see
interesting.
what the
Yes.
process is actually like. Tell us
Yes.
about that lovely bag. Is that pink, or what is that color?
This is crocodile leather. It's kind of pink. And what I did is, as I said, my partner, she's the one who designs the handbags, and she asked me to accessorize them. So I made the clasp, which is sterling silver with a 24-karat microplate. Also
And the
this
one
one.
that-
And
now-
I tried to pick up the same kind of idea that I have here in the jewelry to just translate it into the bags. So it's very organic. I use a lot. I'm very much inspired by nature. So everything you see, it's quite organic, free flowing, as well as those two pieces.
Now those are drop earrings.
These are chandeliers, both of them, and they are both in 18 karat gold, white and yellow.
Are they very popular now? The chandelier earrings.
Never go out of fashion. Actually, for the evening, it's what you wear. You don't wear small earrings. And these are emeralds, raw emeralds. They are actually 57.7 carats, the big drops from Brazil. And the inspiration for these two pieces was a deep inner search. I was on a sabbatical year, so to speak, for a year. Really trying to reconnect with myself, with my source of inspiration, and
Very spiritual.
it was a spiritual journey.
Yeah, come back and
And
sit
it's
because I'd
it's
like.
a web. It's based on the web.
Now I'd like to talk to you just for a minute or so about you have your jewelry is sold here in New York.
In New York,
at Bergdorf.
in New York, in Venezuela, in Panama, and at some point I was also in
And you have
Argentina.
also written articles, or you have been a correspondent for
Yeah, for a magazine.
fashion magazines.
It's beauty and lifestyle magazine, yes.
Ah.
So I interviewed famous people from New York. Kenneth J. Lane, who is also a very close and dear friend of mine. He's also in costume jewelry and, very famous. And Ronaldo Stern from H. Stern. So yes, I had also this opportunity.
Now, the violinist that was playing in the video is going to be playing in your concert in June at Carnegie Hall.
Absolutely. Thank to Maya,
Oh,
who
this is
produced, of course,
is
introduced us to
wonderful.
Alessandro.
And of course,
Of course.
Javier, I know, of course, that you are going to be playing. I mean, that's what the concert is all about,
Right,
you
yes,
and the maestro.
yes.
You know the love that I have for the jazz saxophone.
Yes.
You know that.
Yes, I do.
Since meeting and hearing you, which now, 6 years ago?
6 years ago, yes.
Because you did my first show.
The first show, yeah.
Oh, this is wonderful. And you absolutely just made me fall in love with not only your saxophone playing, but you and the way that you play it.
Thank you.
So I'm always thrilled every time I have you here on the show. But you know that. When you came with a 10-piece chamber orchestra here.
That's right.
I look forward to that happening again.
We will do that.
So I would tell us about the concert that you have coming up. The first one, you have two.
We have two.